Happy hunting.
Hunt me.
I am the hunted one.
I'm hunting most things.
Let's hunt something. You can hunt.
Long have you hunted me? You're being hunted.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the 20th of August, top 10 for curation of steemhunt.com. I'm using the new version of OBS 22.01, so I'm hoping that this software is a little bit more optimized than the previous version. A bit of a better frame rate while I'm recording these. That's not very good. It's because I didn't set the window. Hopefully this will fix it. Yeah, there you go. Let me get rid of this. First link today is the Johammer, or the Johammer. Look at this thing. This looks like some kind of futuristic World War II laser enabled, like, I don't even know where they got like the concept for this from, but that whole idea of like that space frame kind of forks, that vertical forks onto that kind of disc, and that big space at the front there, and the kind of world, I don't know why, but they give me a World War II vibe, those kind of like mirrors and that handlebars at the top there. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous bike. The Johammer J1 electric motorbike, futuristic electric cruiser with innovative energy technology, first series motorcycle with a range of 200 kilometers in Austria. Austria, man, you got to watch the Austrians. They focus on something and they just see it through. I imagine the whole of this, or at least this first middle section, is like full of batteries, right? 200 kilometer range, that's insane. Achieving awesome range doesn't happen overnight. Everything that benefits our customers on their own is the result of constant innovation. There you go. So there's the battery pack. But that frame is impressive. What is that at the back? Whoa, I've never seen anything like that. That is the most custom power unit I've ever seen. I know that Bosch kind of made the hub on electric bikes where the pedals are. Makes the most sense to have like where the energy generation is at the source, having the hub unit there. I've never seen anything like that. The electric motor and controller are integrated into the rear wheel, no maintenance required. A very special advancement has been made in battery pack development. No other motorcycle manufacturer in the world is able to offer EV mobility with this level of technical features. And this is insane. These torsion resistant aluminum mainframe, they've actually got the struts, the suspension struts inside this block. I've never seen anything like it. It's kind of a revolution in design, and really, I mean, can you buy this thing? I presume you can buy this thing. Absolutely stunning piece of design. Continuous output 11 kilowatts, max power 16 kilowatts, transmission 110/15. Oh no, the battery pack. Talk to me about the battery pack. So it's made by them, 72 volts, operating between 60 volts and 82 volts. Charging capacity 16 amp using 230 volt at the wall socket, and 3 kilowatt onboard charger optional. Service life in excess of 100,000 kilometers, and still with 80% of residual capacity at the end of that. I mean, incredible technology that we have today. Next up is Clio, an intelligent assistant. Go from incredible technology to incredible AI assistance. That's the kind of world we live in nowadays, people. Alright, so Clio is an AI friend that looks after your money. Not too scary. AI, let's just say those words out loud together. AI that looks after your money. Nothing can go wrong with that. I really do like, though, and I can imagine myself in a situation at a train station, or commuting, or just tired, where I'm just like, oh, I just want to like find out stuff, but I don't want to go through a bunch of apps and pages and whatever. Being able to just write a message to a bot and be like, what did I do with XYZ for my money, in terms of collation of that, with some of the great services out there like Munzo and Monese and Revolut, having access to that data with an AI across those different startups. That's going to be the future of phones. Like the whole film She, with the AI operating system, that's coming faster than we can possibly know. Next up is Petite Pli. Great name, great design. This is super smart, and I hope it really takes off, and I hope it goes absolutely everywhere, into every section of society, every niche that especially to do with children, but also from an upscaling perspective. Instead of having to buy a piece of clothing at this age and this age and this age, as you're rapidly growing up. This company has developed a series of clothes that grow. Children are extreme athletes. What a statement. Love that. Creates the most advanced technical children's clothing in the world, all from the ground up. Children grow 7 sizes in their first 2 years on Earth, and this equates to a lot of wasted clothes. Look at this. This is super smart. From 4 months to, look at this, 4 months to 36 months, they've built this like structure of clothing. As long as that clothing is resilient enough that it will last over time. And I am a little bit concerned that we're all going to look a little bit like Neo out of the Matrix, because we're not going to be changing our clothes that often. Yes, there's going to be different color versions of it, but from a sustainability point of view, I freaking love this. I think it's a brilliant idea. Next up is on the opposite end of the scale, burning that energy. Bear in mind, we're using a lot more recycled energy these days, so I'm not super bad about it. The GeForce GTX 10 series, their new version, the 2580, I think it is. What's interesting about this time round with their GTX 20 series is that they're releasing 3 at the same time. They're not waiting to bring out the Ti like 6 months later. They're doing the whole lot. So they're releasing the 2070, the 2080, and the 2080 Ti. I think the 2080 Ti is about $1,000. So what you can expect in the next couple of months leading up to Christmas is a whole bunch of your favorite streamers going hard on the donations so they can upgrade to the latest and greatest graphics card. I think I read somewhere 20 or 30% faster, but also it has this new ray tracing ability. So all of a sudden, computer graphics are literally going to get incredibly lifelike in terms of light tracing and just that shimmer, shiny kind of texture, which is just going to elevate games to the next level. And you know, for gamers who are winning like $15,000-$20,000 on a game of Fortnite, dropping $1,000 for a graphics card is actually nothing for them these days. Next up is AER. AER, the Environmental Aware Smart Inhaler of the Future. As somebody who uses an inhaler, I'm kind of interested in this. This is like some kind of futuristic concept inhaler. I mean, I don't know why this person has decided to change the design of it, but I do love the idea of it kind of integrated together in this pack with these little mini inhalers. We definitely need to redesign the whole mechanism of how it works. Since most asthma is brought on by environmental factors, this new approach senses the atmosphere and helps you learn whether you might need your inhaler for the day. Love that. I mean, genius that you can get an additional layer of data to help with your regulation of your asthma. Next up is the Deutsche Bank DHL Group have launched their little bot, their little post bot as they call it. Cute little thing. Couple of wheels on the bottom and a space where all the post is, and this thing basically follows you around and helps you do the post. So no more postmen and women with big packs on them loaded up from a van walking down a street. They're going to have one of these little post bots with them that carries all the stuff, and then they can do all the post. I mean, genius idea. As long as the robot can last and the batteries are good and it doesn't get in the way of actually doing what they've been doing for hundreds of years, then I'm sure this will be a success. Final 4 then today. This one I'm really interested about getting, the Fitbit Charge 3, our most advanced tracker ever. I love Fitbit, even though my strap has broke. Hopefully they've fixed it in version 3. It looks like they've changed the way that the clasp and the bracelet works. So obviously I'll be interested in upgrading that at some point. Last 3 then, BitBuddy, decrypt cryptocurrency and blockchain. Learn for free, no strings attached. Straightforward. If you really want to learn about cryptocurrency, this is the website for you. Learn about Bitcoin, blockchain, altcoins, buy and store, about storing your crypto investment. And then next up is Fuse One. This one I'm excited about. It's getting a bit noisy outside, I do apologize. This one I'm really excited about, the Fuse One, the industrial power of selective laser sintering on your benchtop, starting at €12,000. Now it sounds expensive, but actually for what it does, it's incredible. if I scroll down a little bit, you can see that instead of just making just one up, you can fill that whole compartment with the same object and just sinter it. But this is what it looks like. It like takes a nylon powder and it kind of sinters it, so it's heat, and then it builds it up layer by layer, a bit like a 3D printer. Incredible technology we have today. I would absolutely die to build something out of this. I mean, look at this. This is a set of headphones that was like, and obviously not going to work like headphones. The plastic component will, but look how flexible that subject, that nylon is. Incredible. You can make all kinds of different structural, load-bearing, or mechanical parts from it. I mean, we're living in the future, man. Being able to develop your own things. This has actually got like a heat thing in it. Somebody's actually designed. That's incredible. Nylon is suitable for high temperature applications and parts that need to tolerate heat. Incredible. Like 12,000 euros. If you've got like Bitcoin money, you want to be buying one of these and playing with this. Finally today, Upstream by Breaker. So I don't think Breaker have actually invented any technology here. I think they're just using the technology that Anchor.fm has built, which is the ability to pay people, donate to people on their accounts. If you want to donate to us, by the way, anchor.fm/positive. A marketplace to sell your podcast. I think they use their back end. System. And this is how easy it is now to donate to a podcast. It comes up, shows you the podcast details, shows you the subscribers. You can hit that button and it takes you through to Apple Pay. And if you've got it all set up with your different like cards and everything, you just do it straight there. You can even do it with Face ID. So it's just, yes, I really like this podcast, from 99 cents or $4.99 to $9.99. Just scan your Face ID, boom, you've donated to that podcast to keep it going. I think that's amazing. I think it's awesome that podcasters are now getting paid for their work. And I hope you'll donate to us, because it pays for me to get on a plane to fly 3,000 miles to see Dale. Alright, this is what Steemhunt looks like in August 2018. All the links are on the right hand side. You can see them here. There's hundreds of them per day. If you click on one, it appears on the left. Hitting the white button takes you through to the hunt. If you want to add your own hunt, you click on the plus button at the top next to your profile. If you're not logged in, get a Steam account. If you haven't got a Steam account, go to steemit.com, fill out all the details. Jobs are good, and I'll see you tomorrow before the noise gets too loud.
Prepare the path of a steam.
Smell of steam.
Stum, Nassi, was ist Stum, Nassi?